in a world where two guys play video games for fun and nobody watches them. What's up, guys?
Ouch.
We are back with some Two Guys Play.
That's a somber note to begin on. All right, dang.
Yeah, so for this episode, I thought we would talk about, you know what, we're going to get off on this side just to screw with the old man.
Ouch.
Oh.
Wait, how does that screw with the old man?
Because we're supposed to get off on the other side.
So we just broke the game. Ouch. F you, old man.
Anywho, I'm just going to skip through this. Anywho.
Whoa, 1 second. Like, is he black? Like, okay, so he's black.
No, he's just super tan.
Okay, like, I was going to say, I don't, like, he looks black. Okay, whatever. What were you going to talk about?
Well, all right. We're both young men.
Yeah.
Both young adults. I'm about to turn of legal age.
Yeah, I'm about to turn 20, about to be out of my teen years.
Yeah. So, with that said, it's to be assumed that people of our age would have done at least a decent amount of partying at this point.
Yeah, it would be assumed, I'll give you that.
Yeah. So, with that said, have you ever partied?
No, never.
Never.
Never in my life, honestly.
You've never, like, nothing to do with anything that would be, for our age, considered illegal.
Illegal.
Like drinking.
I've never in my life, up to this point, drunk alcohol.
I like how Link has his quiver on his butt.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw
Probably
that
feels
out there.
good, like a little padding on there.
Yeah. Did you know that quivers are actually like a Hollywood thing?
What do you mean?
Like archers in medieval times and even further back than that always held their arrows in their hands.
Really?
Yep. It was said that professional archers could hold like a bushel of arrows and fire like like if you could fire 5 in like a matter of 3 seconds, you were considered to be like a master archer.
Really?
Yep.
And so they didn't have quivers? They just held them in their hands? Yep. Okay, but anyway, we got sidetracked on this whole thing. So you asked me if I had partied, and we started with drinking. I have not. I've been sick before and like drunk, some kind of alcohol to try and it's
Sure.
a thing that people do like to cure sickness. But aside from that, I've never taken even a sip of alcohol. And the thing about it is,
So never for recreation.
yeah, the thing about it is, I don't have anything against alcohol. I really don't. And I'll say this, my parents really do.
Really?
They really despise drinking. Like they do.
Ouch.
They despise drinking. And that's part of the reason that I haven't done it, because there's a certain amount of respect there, and there's a certain amount of I'm under their roof right now.
Right.
So if that's their ideals, at a certain point,
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you really think.
yeah, like you gotta live by them. Like, once I'm out, I do think that once I'm 21, once I'm moved out, I think that I will drink at least casually. I don't think I'm not gonna be, I don't think I'm gonna shun alcohol in the way that my parents do.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's not a disrespect to them. That's just a different way of thinking. But up until this point, one, because it's illegal, and two, because it's illegal, but it's not that
Everybody
big of a deal.
does it.
Jaywalking's illegal
True.
at the same time. But but that's kind of the reason I haven't done it. But I have nothing against it. What about you?
Have I ever drank?
Yeah, I mean, I know you have.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't think that's disputed.
Yeah, but I just wanted to, the viewers don't know that probably,
yeah.
so I just wanted to,
check this out.
Yeah, oh snap! You need a bass actually to make
Yep.
the cold
He's got
concoction.
4 of them.
We spent forever in the original playthrough. I don't know if you remember trying to find a bass.
Yeah.
We ended up getting an electric arrow and freaking and killing them all, which is a nice touch.
Yeah, for sure.
But okay, go back to the topic of partying.
Yeah.
Because I think that's interesting. What do you consider partying?
Partying? I mean, technically, like a birthday party could be partying. But I mean, talking about, with
Can it though?
alcohol and all that. I mean, when people get older.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
to say I've been to a birthday party doesn't mean that I
you were
party.
partying. All
Yeah.
All right, partying from like a teenage, like rambunctious kind of sense.
In terms of party, does alcohol have to be involved, would you say, to be considered partying?
I feel like yes.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's just a bunch of friends hanging out.
Okay, well, in that case, no, I've never partied. And, I've always been kind of, I like to think of myself as, like an introverted extrovert, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, to people I don't know, like, I am the most bashful, shy person
Right.
out there. Like, I'm a very, and like, I didn't consider myself that for a long time. But, and definitely, I think high school did this to me because, we could talk about this in a future episode because we have like 100 hours of talking to do in this game. But, like a lot of people, I didn't have a great high school experience. I ended up, feeling like a lot of an outcast. It was my third school I had been to. I switched schools in the middle of the year.
Right.
And just long story short, I never really felt like I fit in. And, but that's a story for another time. Basically, it really hurt my self-confidence, I think. Like,
Yeah.
the experience of my high school. Because I used to be, like, back at our school where we met. Because,
Yeah.
me and Ethan, I went the entirety of my middle school. Me and Ethan went to school together.
Yeah.
But then once I hit my freshman year, me and Ethan, that's when I switched high schools.
Yeah, that's when we all kind of
Yeah.
went separate ways.
And that was a crazy situation. And that's a story that we might tell eventually, too.
Yeah.
That's a significant part of our lives, I feel
yeah.
like. I feel like, let's see, I think there's a way to rotate it, but I don't know exactly how to do
I
it.
have no clue. Oh,
But yeah, I don't understand, like, I don't remember what exactly I was saying that made me, why did I start talking about, being bashful.
Yeah.
I've always been an extremely, well, not always, but I'm an extremely bashful person, at least to people I don't know. To people I know, if I have a group of people I know around me, like, I'll freaking scream at somebody and not care. Like, it's just like,
wonder how we get up there.
maybe it feels like you have to paraglider. Honest. Oh, maybe you can tilt it up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, don't stand on it while you're doing it. But
Yeah.
throughout high school, and this is a big difference between me and you. You freaking loved. It's not gonna work. Maybe from the top you're gonna have to do it.
I don't feel like it's worth it.
Set it up at the top there, you see, and then walk across it and jump down a little bit.
What now?
I think you have to set it up on the top platform. Like
over here?
Just get to the top first. Set it down up there and then go up to the top.
All right.
Yeah, just set it down up there and go up to the top. But anyway, a huge difference I think between you and me is you forget about it. F it, man.
You know what? We're this committed.
How are you gonna get up there? Like,
I don't know.
You're not gonna get up there. Like, I didn't think that part through. Like, it's not gonna happen.
How do you get up there? It's gonna eat at me for
Here,
this
let me see the
forever.
controller for a second. Let me. Oh, it's connected to something. Okay, you hold on to the controller.
We'll just go.
Forget about it.
We'll just go.
Nah, forget about it.
All
Tell
right,
us
what
in
were
the
you saying,
comments
though?
what's in that text. What's in that chest.
What were you saying?
It's the Master Sword. Okay. But you loved in high school. Now that we're in college, we don't have dances and crap like that.
Yeah.
There's adult dances, but not a lot of people go to them.
Yeah, unless you're like at a wedding, something
Yeah.
like some event, you're never gonna have that prom atmosphere.
Yeah, and I freaking hated it. I hated the prom atmosphere to the point to where I avoided it. I went to dances in middle school, but after middle school, I got to high school, and it was partially due to being at a new school and being uncomfortable.
Right.
I didn't go to any dance, any homecomings, any prom until my senior prom. My senior prom was the only one that I went to because I didn't want to go. Like, it wasn't like, could I have found a date? Yes, I could have. I don't know if that's confidence or not, but I'm confident if I wanted one, I could have found a date.
Right.
And I just didn't want to go because that's just not my scene, But with
Yeah.
you love that crap.
I feel you. Yeah, I absolutely love to dance.
Yeah. But to me, it's just like, everybody's getting drunk and acting like, idiots and like, especially like grinding and crap. That was something that I just saw and it was just uncomfortable,
Right.
That's something that is uncomfortable to me, but like, it's whatever. Do you guys. Not everybody is me. But yeah, so partying, I feel like that's the closest to partying that I've ever gotten to. And I had a good time at my senior prom.
Well, good deal.
I really did. Like,
Do you think it's something you might try and enjoy, like, later on? Like that kind of party scene?
It's weird because I just, like, I've never really thought about it. There's a chest underwater there.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, what situation would I be in? Give me the situation.
I mean, you were talking about people. Nice. You were talking about people, like, the scene being that, people are, like, drinking and all that. But, you really did have a good time at your senior prom. So do you think that you would be down to, like, get into that kind of scene again, I guess, is what I'm asking?
I had an interesting experience with the senior prom because, I really established because, like I said, out of respect to my parents and crap, and out of the fact that I don't want to get in trouble and don't want to risk that, I just didn't even consider drinking. And I really haven't considered drinking. I've made like a vow to myself.
Wonder how old that baked apple is.
Probably, like, look at it. It looks disgusting. Who bakes apples?
And then puts them in a metal crate.
It's probably the bokoblins.
Yeah, probably.
But, yeah.
Hey.
I've basically made a pact with myself that I'm not going to drink until the age of 21. Like, like my 21st birthday.
Yeah.
I want that to be something of significance in my life that I can still have to look forward to.
Yeah.
Because, the older you get, the more you're like, dang, I've seen everything. I've done everything. And it's just like there's not that level of excitement.
Right.
So I really want to wait till my 21st birthday to drink. And so at prom, and the girl I went with was a really good girl, and I had to have someone like that for me personally because, if someone wanted to like party, like really, and like go out and get drunk and crap,
right,
that just wouldn't have been me. So I had to, I made sure that the girl I was going with was a good girl, and she was a great date. I went as far as to say she was the perfect date. Like she really like did nothing wrong.
That's awesome.
Like just had a great time. But yeah, I just established right off the bat. Not that I thought that she would, but like it was just like, hey, we're not gonna be drinking. We're not gonna do anything like that. We're just gonna go and we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna come back. And we went. We had a good time. Went to Project Prom. I actually, is Project Prom like a thing that everyone does?
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's not just an our area thing.
I get. Oh, you mean like? Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I have no clue.
How many proms have you been to?
I've been to 4.
Did they all?
No. I've been to 5. My bad.
Jesus, man. How old were you when you went to your first prom?
I was a freshman in high school.
Really? So, like, the rule is, like, you have to get asked by a junior or a senior to go to the prom, right?
Right, but our private school that we met at was so small. I can remember in my freshman year, there were only 33 people in the entirety of the high school.
That's crazy.
So, with that being said, we didn't really have too many options when it came to prom.
So everybody just went.
Yep. It was just kind of like open invitation.
Yeah.
And so, I can remember a bunch of 8th and 7th graders went to that prom.
Yeah.
Because, freshman guys were asking 8th and 7th graders because that was the same age group.
Yeah, and, girls, they typically like younger guys. I mean, no, the opposite. Older guys, yeah. And that's something that is, are you going to take this guardian down? Yeah. You're gonna show your freaking ooh, ouch. Show your skill with the Guardian. Dude, I saw that video that you liked of that glitch, that Guardian going flying and then landing that shot on that dude from like a mile away. Dude. That was insane.
Put that up on screen.
I'll try to remember to do it. But that was crazy. But what I was talking about is girls liking
older guys.
And I think the guys really, do guys care about the age? Like, I think guys more so go for younger girls because they feel they have a better chance.
Personally, I've never really had like a preference.
Yeah.
But all 3 of the girlfriends that I've had have been younger than me.
Yeah. And that's just how it is. I don't know if it's a societal thing or what. And
yeah, I don't know.
I think that, like, junior guys and senior guys go for, the freshman girls because honestly, they'll have a better chance at getting the freshman girls, Me, I'm a freshman in college right now, and me and my friend had a conversation about this because, he's actively seeking out a girlfriend right now.
Right.
And we talked about it, and, a freshman guy like me, and it's typically, it could happen, of course, not going to date like a junior,
Right.
If I'm going to, because think about it, I'm 19. If I was dating a junior, I'd be dating a 21-year-old at that point. And it's just like, is a 21-year-old girl even going to look, my direction is the
Right.
thing. And my friend, I'm not gonna name drop him, but we were talking, and he was like, dude, he's like, I gotta be honest, I talked to one of my friends who's like a senior or something, and he was like, he just told me that in college, your freshman year, you're just straight up not gonna get girls. And I was like, well, why is that? And he's like, because all of the girls go for the older guys, man. He's like, you're just like, you're insignificant. The sophomores date the freshman girls, the juniors date the freshman girls, and the seniors date the freshman girls.
Right.
The freshman girls aren't gonna go for the freshman guys because, these people are older and they
Freshman
like,
guys are just out of the running.
yeah, just out of luck. And obviously that's not entirely true. I think that, freshmen can date other freshmen and sophomores. Freshmen can date sophomores even. Because I'm older than a lot of sophomores. I'm 19 years old. I got held back. I graduated at 19.
Right.
I graduated at 19. And
I graduated at 17.
yeah, see? Like you could be a junior. Like you're a junior right now and and I'm 19 and you're 20.
Yep.
So like literally a year older. There is a couple month period in the year where we're the same age.
Yeah.
So like you're a junior, I'm a freshman, we're the same age. So like that's crazy. And like that's like I don't know how much age matters though. Does age matter more than class, you think?
Age mattering more than class.
Yeah.
That's an interesting question. I feel like class might matter more.
Yeah,
honestly.
because I've thought about it, and when I think about experiences that I've had, I always think like I was a freshman in high school during this point, or I was in 8th grade. I don't
Right.
think like I was 14 years old. I
Yeah.
was 13. You think about the grade that you were in during that time,
Right.
Because I don't know, you associate what you were doing in life more with that point, I guess. And it's harder to think about age than it is about grade because grade.
Where does this go?
I think you have to put it in to get across. I don't know.
No, you can just jump across from that.
Maybe it just goes nowhere.
F you.
Well, how do you get that? Oh, you shoot yourself across, right, to get
Yeah.
the chest? I don't know. Well, just forget about it if
Forget about it.
unless we need it. But yeah, it's weird that we associate our grades more than we do our age. Yeah,
that
I
is
wonder
weird.
how that's gonna translate to when we're working. Because
Yeah, like when we're out and about in our adult lives.
yeah, because at a certain point in our lives, being young is awesome because everything's constantly changing.
Right.
You go to high school for 4 years, bam, you're in college. You go to middle school 4 years, bam, you're in high school. Everything's constantly shifting, but once we really get settled down, once we find our job, that's what we're gonna do for the next freaking 50 years.
Yeah.
Like that is it. The excitement of shifting and changing just goes away at that point.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting. Like, will we associate things by our age at that point, or will we associate things by the year?
I have no clue, but this is getting deep.
We're talking about like us at 30 years old.
So, yeah, back to partying.
Oh yeah, how did we get there?
I have no clue.
How did I need to go back and watch this episode and see the sequence of events. You started this episode. We started talking about partying, and we were just there. Like we had gone down a freaking river. Okay, back to partying. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've obviously partied probably more than I should have.
Yeah.
But it's I feel like this is an interesting perspective because you haven't partied
Yeah.
like at all, like you said.
Yeah.
And I've done quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
So like I get where people are coming from in the sense that like I don't know, I'm like scatterbrained at the moment. I get where people are coming from, like whenever they say they want to party and they want to go out and they want to have fun, do this, do that. But at the same time, it's like really unnecessary.
Partying?
Yeah.
You'd say?
Yeah,
That's interesting because you party.
yeah,
So you say it's unnecessary.
yeah. Like it's honestly like it can wait.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So if you think it's unnecessary, why do you do it?
Oh, I mean, I don't anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay. So when did you decide to stop?
I the last time that I partied was the time that I broke my teeth.
Yeah, and we can tell that story. That's a very good story.
Jesus, that explosion. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, so you want to tell that story?
Sure.
Oh, I think actually we should save that story and we should end the episode right here because we've done 2 shrines. There's 2 more to go.
True.
I think it'd be a great spot to end off on. So if you want to hear how Ethan broke his teeth, you better tune in tomorrow or whenever this gets uploaded again. Maybe 2 days from now. I don't know. See ya.